He's streaming. We better be. There it is, and we're doing the stupid thing where I have to refresh the page there, YouTube. Yes, we are.
Oh. Whoa. I literally just 2 minutes, not even 2, a single minute outside. Hello. I'm gonna be in here until the thing fills up, because, like, man, it's cold. I was a dumbass that didn't bring my jacket.
Oof. You're freezing your ass off. I'm still dealing with the pain in my knee. It's a good time. It's great.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Hello, Peachy. You've been waiting for this day? What do you mean?
Yo, with this mobile stream, this fucking mobile ass stream setup, I'm gonna get a goddamn pizza.
It's okay.
Also, hi Chrissy. I don't see your. I have to put the chat up. I can do that with this because my iPad can be multitask worthy.
Whoa.
Have the screen there, and then I have to pull up a window with the chat. If you're wondering why, if anybody is wondering what the fuck is happening with me in the background, turns out I'm in the car. I have my microphone attached to my iPad, so it doesn't have voice mod, so it's got all the extra gain shit that's coming with it. But I'm in the car for reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a hotspot connected because I was going to be in the car warmed up because it's really cold outside. Turns out the car has no fucking gas, so I had to go get gas while riding on empty, which is terrifying. But I did that, and now I'm like, well, I'm tired. This is annoying. I'm gonna get a fucking pizza, and we're gonna fucking go through this finale because I deserve a goddamn pizza.
You certainly do. Put up with a lot of shit today.
God.
You were making more. Wait. Oh, okay. No. Okay, that's part of the reminiscence. Man, yeah, I guess that was back when you were making Spampton fan art, and then I just showed it on screen. I forgot that was this series.
Yeah, it was like early on in the series, and then that time that you called me gorgeous and I disagree. I remember that. That was like soon before you started joining the streams.
Gorgeous. No.
Where?
It's like this series has only been 20 streams long, but goddamn, it feels like an entire life event happened within that time.
I mean, it always feels like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. When you're living your life in terms of stream days, like in like when your life isn't necessarily about like work or whatever, it's like when the next stream is. It's a weird mental thing. But yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the finale of Sea of Stars.
Welcome to BScat ASMR.
I'm trying something new here.
Listen, I'm always down for something new.
You're going the opposite direction. Don't fucking pull me with you.
No. You must be crazy.
Don't pull me with. Listen, you're fine to do it. You are more than fine to do it, but just don't pull me with you right now. But
I'm
yeah.
gonna get some fucking pizza.
All right. I don't know.
I'll you all you want, Chrissy.
I mean, like, I don't know if we just kind of shoot the shit until you've gotten your pizza and you're ready to go, because we're kind of just. I don't necessarily know what we're doing.
Well,
if we're just like going right back to the final boss.
Yeah, we're going back to the Fleshmancer's castle.
All right.
Yes. Is there something you want to say? I see you, Chrissy. Is there something wrong? My favorite bully person. I mean, what?
Anytime things want to show up. Thank you very much. We are back in the real world. Yeah, kind of real world. We finished up the DLC last time, and holy crap, what an ending to that DLC. That was a lot.
Yeah, it sure was, huh?
It's kind of sad because it was good for multiple reasons.
Yeah, and those reasons were the puppeteer, and maybe the puppeteer was there, and
everybody had their own reason.
But most of the puppeteer.
Everybody had their own reasons for enjoying the DLC. But we are back with Garo.
Chrissy doesn't know how to do hear me outs, the usual shit.
With Garo, with Beast, with Rashawn, and with oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What happened?
What the fuck is her name? Sarai.
Are you talking about
I got it.
Oh,
I got it.
The Sarai.
I was saying, like, we're back with it with the old crew, but I could not remember Sarai's name for the life of me.
It's so funny because I think early on you also couldn't remember Sarai's name.
Sarai has definitely been elusive in my brain there.
I mean, of all the names that this game fucking manufactures out of nowhere, like that one is probably one of the weirder ones to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did like the Narcissus King. I remembered that. Peachy.
So, because of circumstances, we are ending the game just as we ended it the first time around. I have taken total control.
That's fine. I've already gone through this. The most important thing is that I'm here to voice characters, and I pray to God that Hortense doesn't speak. For consistency's sake.
I suppose we'll see. Might be a bit of an issue, but we'll see when we get there.
That's fine. She'll just be corporeal for some moments, I guess.
And we can use the nice and convenient portal to just skip the entirety of actually having to trek back up.
It's quite nice.
God, I have to remember that, like, we technically did not gain any levels during that DLC. That was a completely different system whatsoever. Fuck. Well... back at Reclamation, we're still in that, like, fade, that chapter is interesting. So what are we carrying here? We have one legendary feast, which is just a full heal for everybody. What do you mean toggle party context? What the fuck? I can look at my inventory from the DLC even though it doesn't matter. Interesting. 7 Brays, which is a full heal for an individual. 2 Champions Omelets, which is way more healing than anybody needs. The closest would be Beast. A full one Pudding Shomer. Which is a full MP heal. A couple of simple MP heals. A Bergera. This is a lot of... oh, okay. No, actually, we're doing pretty good here. Our 42 tomato clubs. Hold on, hold on a minute. Get the fuck out of here. I got you, Peachy. That'll work. Okay. So what is the course of action here, friendo?
I appreciate the stalling.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're free to lurk. I know I'm good at that. Bringing the best friends in first.
Yep. Bringing the trio. Garl is long overdue for this.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna cook the shit out of Alicia and Darrell.
True. How much more stalling do you need from me?
I just might have to leave in the middle of the battle, maybe.
Okay.
You could probably start making your way up.
Of course, there's got to be like a huge ass staircase right at the end.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't be a true villain villain lair without a big staircase climb to the top.
It's an obnoxious staircase.
This feels longer than last time.
It's about as long.
Hmm.
You made it. Congratulations. You have been quite the nuisance. Prepare yourself. Prepare myself. My foolish child. Fighting Solstice warriors is beneath me. But you did make it all the way here, so I will play by the rules. The time has come to decide on the fate of your realm and all of its worlds. Can you defeat my strongest lieutenant? Or will she reign supreme over the cyborgs?
Never.
Your evil has no place here anymore.
My, but we grown boastful. Let the matter be settled then. I call on you, my champion. Hey, you coward! How about fighting your own battles for a change? You edgy bitch. You? All you do is corrupt everything you touch and make people suffer. I'm kicking you out. You would challenge a god? God, I told you once, you son of a creep. You're nothing but a loser. And so the fool repeats his mistake. There will be no time travel trick saving you this time. Come then, eternal pain awaits. So now we fight the real final boss, the Fleshmancer.
Aferol himself.
Ah, yeah. fucking taking this goddamn banger.
I'm taking it in.
Oh yeah, that's a crate face if I've ever seen one.
Start off simple here.
Yeah, let's get as much of that mana as you can on the field.
Yep. Whoa!
Yeah, he hits like a fucking bitch.
It's alright.
Or he hurts like a, you know what I mean.
I do. Luckily, it seems like Garo can heal for just about that amount, so we stay alive.
Yeah.
Putting that Super Solstice Strike to work.
Good shit.
Okay.
Gotta love organic trees. And by they are literally organs.
Ah, right. I'm glad I bought those extra parfaits.
That's good.
How many do I have? Got 2. All right.
So the fun thing about these, so the fun things with these appendages is that you can actually kind of tell what they're weak to based on the color of them.
Interesting. That's fine.
Because they will switch color.
Oh, why are you over there?
Oh, that's strange.
Damn, though! That was almost 1,000 damage, and that was a pretty shitty fucking... Okay, alright. Damn, wish we had more party heals. No, focus on... Can't get that first hit. Okay. I'm just going simple right now, doing setup. There we go. There we go. And I let my guard down.
Nice.
This is the setup that I was hoping for. Motherfucking moon nuke!
That's good.
You're gone! Good. Alright.
And he got a free action against him.
Yep. I'll save that free item for when I need it.
Nice.
I still don't know the timing for that.
He's about to do another seed pull.
That's unfortunate. Alright. Damn, early.
Yeah, I don't think you have enough for a super solstice strike there.
No. It's alright. I just wanted to weaken it.
Oh boy.
It's alright.
Back to the throne of flesh. Now it's gold.
Yep.
Which
Weak to sun.
does not mean... It does not mean that, actually. Actually weak to blunt.
So you're saying the
Wait,
UI
what?
is just lying to me?
I need to stop using this guide because I swear it literally doesn't even say it doesn't say sun on here at all. Yeah, fucking yeah, you're right. That's correct. God. You could make a fucking compilation of all the times that I've been incorrect, giving incorrect information because of the stupid guide.
That wasn't long lived.
It's a kill. And hey, you have 2 free actions.
Keep up my shield there.
I forgot the shield stack. I definitely forgot that the shield stack.
Have we? We haven't.
We have not seen his ultimate attack.
And what are you? What the fuck? Well then.
I mean, it did like 2,000 damage on its own.
That was 200.
Without any weaknesses.
That was 200, not 2,000.
200?
Yeah.
Oh.
Still pretty good.
I can read. I will be right back.
All right. It's all right. We all good here. Oh, that means that he's not gonna have the shield anymore. Might actually want to wait on that. Good. Oh, fuck you. Just fuck you. God damn it. It's alright. It still works. So I can do that at any point. Got it. I got the timing. Good. Playing defensively, I probably don't need to, but... Damn, that goes right through the shield, too.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Yeah. Ooh, that is unfortunate for me. Only gonna be able to take out one sun at best. Fuck. Oh well.
So definitely, I know for like story purposes, you want the 3 of these guys to be out there. I do highly suggest you still rotate between your party members to really like get the most out of your arsenal.
In fact, like right now.
Like Sarai's kick is phenomenal in this fight.
There we go. Did you just kick me?
Oh, dare you? You wench!
Got timing. Oh!
Phase
Whoa!
2. I forget which button it is, but you do have a dive move that will let you dodge bullets for like about a second.
A dive move? Because all I see is a shield.
It's probably the shield then.
All right.
So there was a dive move.
Super beam! Maybe actually aim it, dumbass. Yeah, get right in it. Yeah. Fuck you! I've played.
Yeah.
I've played Sky Chase. Okay, good.
Oh, right, you got the left side.
Yep. I'm saving the super beam for this.
Also, notice that the name is Solon and Luana.
Yep, it was like that in the credit sequence as well.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Really?
Maybe it was arcane
Oh, maybe. Or poison.
or poison.
Well, I'm almost there. I'm not going to survive that. just gonna worry about healing.
Honestly, valid.
Damn, you're being a dick.
Oh boy. Well, you got max combo.
Yep. I'll figure out how I want to use it. That'll work.
Good old Solar Rain. I missed you.
And they resisted it. Sorry. Okay. The darkish brown, almost white.
Yeah,
that's Bash.
The guide says, bronze, so I assume that's what that's going for. Even though I feel like the sun one looks more bronze to me.
Hmm.
Whatever. I'm gonna eat a slice of pizza.
All right. She was gonna be down anyway. It's all right.
Mm.
And I'm not. Oh, I can't get live mana off these.
You might just have max.
Oh, there was one hidden. Yep. All right. Well, fuck all y'all.
Enhance girl! Enhance girl! Enhance girl!
Oh god, not again.
Yeah, and so I'll get up next turn. Or I guess next round of turns.
Certainly will.
Good dodge.
Fucked up that timing. That's alright.
You could theoretically do a Super Solstice Trek, I think.
I don't have access.
Oh, right.
But I.
Well, I mean,
no,
you might have it
I
next
could.
turn.
Yeah. Hold on. You're right.
Oh, yeah, kick him! Kick him in the face!
Ow! Yes.
Yeah.
That's so good. I love that.
So you still missed the timing on it, but...
She's fine. That's a lot of blunt attacks.
It certainly is.
And I don't have enough for the barrage this time. That's a shame.
Those are single hit attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. There's really nothing I could do, though.
I might as well get some of Beast's MP up.
Ow. God, you really just do not leave room.
Oh yeah, it's the final boss.
I know.
He's going all out.
Going to Flesh again, which ultimately kind of
you're making...
means nothing. What?
No, I say you're actually making good work of him.
This one. That works.
Works for me.
No, no. As funny as that would be such a waste. I'm sure just hitting it will. No, that's all right.
No, I mean it's got thousands of health, so. Oh, it was just 2 hits. My B.
Could do it now, though.
Stun nuke! We got Moon Nuke, and now we got Soon Nuke.
Sun and Mud Nuke. Wow, that he's tanky. Gotta remember that. That's still very impressive.
He is a god, so you know.
Yeah, he's a god, so. And keep up our shields.
Good block.
Immediately getting that back. Go fuck yourself. Kiku. Fucking up that timing. Ah. A little late.
Oh boy. That's a 3-turn revive.
Trying to think whether it'd be worth. I'm gonna wait.
I was gonna say, I wonder if it would be better to do a Solstice Strike with Lair. Actually, no, you're only gonna get 1 moon out of it. When in doubt, Moonring.
It's true.
Alright, tank it, Restron.
God damn. But it doesn't.
Hammer.
Oh, she's. No, I can still do this. I just need a little bit of manipulating here. Now, yes.
Nice.
I was
Just
worried.
enough.
I was worried. Just a little bit more. Damn. Once again, everybody's favorite fucking punching bag.
Man,
That is just her fate.
Rogue, but like that. I know she's a rogue, but like that's kind of ridiculous.
Fuck you.
I'll laugh at the finish as well.
That would be really funny. Bruh! Stop!
He really, I mean, to be fair, he did enslave her entire world.
I mean, yeah. Ugh. Alright.
Well, they almost have an ultimate up, so you could probably just Wentworth this bitch.
True.
Gonna throw a dragon in your face.
Again, it's been a long time coming for Garl to join the fight here.
Yep.
That is it. Thank you, achievement.
Oh, is this possible? Oh. Better start believing. We're kicking you out.
Chico. Oh. Rashawn? Oh, okay. Rashawn's like, oh, I will take care of this.
I have my gun in the other room.
Wait, what? He's really gone. We're free.
Hope, it's been so long. Zale?
I can feel it too. We have to go right now and face the World Eater. Will you return? I can feel everything now. There's just so much for us to do.
So many worlds. I had no idea. This is goodbye, then?
I guess so, Beast.
Oh, stop being so dramatic. Just promise you'll visit from time to time, okay?
Yeah, of course.
That's more like it.
We'll see you soon, girl. First,
I know. You do your soul and Luana stuff, whatever you have to, but you'll always be Zale and Lair to me.
Wouldn't want it any other way.
Seriously, we did something good here. Good job, everyone. Well, go on then. And don't you ever miss my birthday.
you can count on it.
Promise?
Promise.
Well, we should.
Yeah. Gotta get the fucking story for the future telling, Elder Teeks.
Wait a minute. No.
You are muffled
Whoops.
as fuck. You are muffled as fuck, bud.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh. I was
It's Discord doing its thing.
So it didn't sound like I was just fucking anime panting into the microphone then. It's fine.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah,
It was just
fine.
muffled.
Before you go, can I just? Sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now you.
There you go.
Thanks. It's been great knowing you. I'll make sure future generations always know your story and remember you always.
It's been great knowing you as well, Teeks. Please stay safe.
It's not about us anymore. You take good care of yourselves and your people, okay? We'll do our best in your memory.
It's time to go, Lair.
And so our watch begins. Here's hoping it won't be too boring.
That'd be a first. Hey, don't wait too long before your first visit.
You bet.
Here we go.
Onward again.
I'm having a bit of deja vu here.
Well, we haven't done this before yet, so I don't know why.
I don't know, it just kind of feels familiar. Well,
Maybe we were always meant to do this.
if it is deja vu, and somehow we have done this before, it means we can do it again.
Yeah, let's do it, Zale.
You got it, Lair.
Shoot!
God, I mean, you are nothing compared to a god there, World Eater.
Yeah, right.
I forgot that I can move in more directions than just back and forth, but it's fine. It's worked out. I reject your face.
Yeah. I reject your pellets.
That's alright, you're just in time there, Peachy. You've witnessed the birth of two new gods and the downfall of an old one.
This calls for some celebratory pizza. Oh.
I'm gonna get some celebratory Mexican and after I'm done playing here. Okay, not
Nice.
yet. I haven't, but I'm gonna eat it.
World Eater defeated!
You see what I mean? Feels like we did this already.
I guess we have.
And that, ladies, gentlemen, they, thems, and everywhere in between, is the true ending to Sea of Stars. And you know what made that even better? Gale was the Gale. All right, wrong game.
Wrong name.
Garl was the one to get the final hit on on him.
Actually, it was Wentworth, but yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. So to reiterate, fucking love this game.
Yeah.
It's so good. And I might have mentioned it before in the past, but the reason why I love this, like the main reason why I love this game so much is because it came around a time when I was playing so many games that were hogging my attention, eating my attention, needy as fuck. And this game was like right around the corner of last year or 2 years ago, I forget. And it came in like right at the moment where I could just enjoy a game for its story, for its gorgeous visuals, for its amazing music, for its so fucking cool characters. And it just felt like it reminded me how much like I enjoy playing games that have a lot of passion put into them, a lot of fucking work and effort. And this, like, it shows in the final product. Like, it's not perfect for sure, but I fucking... this game holds a special place in my heart for like one of my favorite all-time video games, just for that alone.
I can definitely see where you're coming from there. It definitely took me back to a time. Everybody here knows by now how like I am a strategy RPG, like JRPG like fanatic. This honestly like brought me back to when I was playing Final Fantasy VI for the first time. And it's just like how it was such a simpler time and like the game was complete, you know?
Yeah.
And like you could just
felt polished out the gate.
Right. And like and as you said, it had an intriguing story, it had a multitude of wonderful characters, and even the villains were good too. Like April was a very, very interesting villain in the sense that, like, he was there, but also not. We were basically fighting the echoes of his influence, but not him himself. We only encountered him a couple of times. And fuck, even, like, beating the game for the first time, you don't fight him. He just fucks off. So, but like doing that extra work and like getting that extra story and character development and getting stronger, and then you were able to finally get him, or like get to fight him, and that's why and that's why I'm glad that we did the things in the way that we did, because we totally could have just done the DLC as soon as it came out, before we did the Fleshmancer's Lair for the first time.
No, you have to at least beat it. You have to at least beat the game before being able to access the DLC.
Really?
Yes. So what we could have done was immediately after resetting the game, before doing the cleanup, we could have immediately went to the Throes of the Watchmaker.
Okay. Well, then I will modify my statement and saying I'm glad that the game was laid out in this particular way, where like you went through the first time, you did what you had to do. You're Solstice Warriors, you have to save the world, 2 worlds in fact. And you do to a certain degree. You beat the lieutenant and you beat the world leader and save the day. But then in the throes of the Watchmaker come along and you're just like, yeah, I guess we really haven't learned much about our main protagonist there. So then we get to dive into the psychological and like characterization of our protagonists, just them, and find out what makes them tick and find out what they're holding on inside. And after that adventure, they find themselves. Then we come back after the cleanup, and we can truly take the place as the Guardian Gods. Because now our Solstice Warriors truly understand who they are.
Also, with that little tidbit that Garl is in fact the Ovate of Hope, It has a lot more weight to him actually being able to tackle the Fleshmancer the way he could. Because none of that was in the original story. So like you could just beat him and then Garl has that final blow, and that's just it. It's like, well, he was brought back, so I guess he just now somehow has god powers. But now they give an explanation as to why he has that.
The one who refuses to die.
Fucking love Garl. Again, if not the best, one of the best written best friend characters ever. Full stop.
And tackling a little bit more about what you just said, some of the stuff that you saw here was not in the original release. This was added later in a patch.
Yeah, the multiplayer that was added in a patch. The way the game starts, where you are actually in the past in the beginning, and then it leads its way into the present. That was also patched in because initially you started and then went back to the past after, and then went back like it was like a flashback sequence, and then you flash forward. They also added that fucking Path of Water cutscene, which was not in the original, and that was phenomenal to see. Yeah, and that was literally all like free DLC. Like that was like a free update that the devs wanted to make to like acknowledge the feedback that it's gotten over the year that it's been out, as like a thank you for the fans. Like it had nothing to do with their planned Kickstarter DLC, but it was just a thank you to the fans that was able to support this game, make it one of the I think it won like best indie game of the Game Awards like
that year.
It was a thank you.
Yeah. And it's extremely obvious to see why, because it was
the same year Baldur's Gate 3 came out.
Yeah,
I remember this because they did not win best RPG over Baldur's Gate.
Right. Which that's like comparing apples to oranges, but still. But and like again, I'm repeating what you said earlier. The devs put so much love into this game that you don't see nowadays.
I'm just gonna cut you off real quick. That's a huge oof that Gerard Carlisle's still in the special thanks, even though they removed him. I guess they had to keep him in there because he is kind of the main reason why the messenger popped off so hard. But anyway, you were saying,
like they gave the love to this game that you rarely see nowadays. Which is why, it is impressive that they released a free DLC, a completely different adventure, as well as those update patches, because they appreciated this game, they appreciated the fan base, and wanted to give back. And because obviously the topic of DLC is always like a very, very much a gray area. But like, the way that I see it is like most DLC nowadays is, as people say it, it's like, it's just a part of the finished game that they cut off and they sold separately. Especially for a lot of AAA games. Like, if they like waited an extra year or extra 6 months or whatever, they could have just included it in the main game. But no, it's being money grubby. But as for this, it didn't feel forced, and obviously it was free, so it's not like it was a fucking cash grab. It was just like, yeah, we have more to tell. We have more story to tell. Here you go. Like, and I definitely think that, like, I mean, the main difference is whether it's paid or not, because, like, if it's paid, it's usually kind of a cash grab. It's very scummy. But if it's free, then that means that, they had a game that they were happy with. They wanted to get it out, but then they're just like, but what if we do a little bit more? Like, what if we expand on this world just a tiny bit more? I'm
Mhm.
kind of repeating myself over and over again, but I'm sure the point
That's
has been
fine.
gotten.
I do also want to point out that I'm pretty sure all the CGs that we talked over were all new.
Mm,
So, like, I wanted to at least acknowledge the fact that, yeah, Moraine was in the fucking pool
mm,
next to his first boss encounter. Fucking the Molkin were able to have their good times up in the wind. Fucking what the fuck? The champion of the arena was going up against that guy we only saw once in the fucking Fleshmancer's castle area.
yeah. Not technically twice, because we had to free him, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's character designs are very good. The gameplay was so good. I love RPGs. I especially love the RPGs that get you to kind of be a bit more like involved in the combat.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's turn-based. That's why I love Paper Mario so much, because it's like it's turn-based. You still have to strategize, you still have to think about your moves. Everything still works the way it does, but you can get an extra hit in if you hit the right button correctly, or you can block and take some extra damage off if you press the block button correctly. Like, just like it adds, like, that's such a little addition, but it makes combat feel so much more engaging, and it makes me feel more invested in the characters, because it's like I'm helping them. I'm helping them dodge. I'm helping them block. I'm helping them do the extra damage. I want to see them succeed. At least that's how I feel. So the fact that this game has a very similar gameplay style to that, as well as like Chrono Trigger, especially, that was its like biggest inspiration. It felt so homey. It was comforting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never seen this before, but it felt like home.
Right, it felt familiar.
Yes.
And that's exactly what I was saying beforehand. It's just like I felt at home. I felt like I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, I still had to like work with you to figure out the timing on a lot of the attacks, because I had never played Paper Mario. So that's a new aspect for me. But like the strategy.
Yeah, if you ever get to Clair Obscure, it'll be very similar.
Also, why don't we just do Chrono Trigger at some point?
Honestly, I'm not even against it, because like I've been meaning to listen. I started the game on my fucking Super Nintendo Mini, and I got to a point where I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I am, and I'm kind of just like stuck, and I can't like rewind, because I've just been in the fucking corridor of time forever. So I genuinely like not even against doing Chrono Trigger. Just so I can finally see that fucking game for what it is. Because I've heard so many things about it. I haven't been able to finish Chugga's Let's Play. I haven't really watched any of Vinny play it, and I know it's his favorite game of all time. I'm sure Nintendo Capri Sun's also played it at some point. And like, again, everyone's talking about how good Chrono Trigger is, but like, goddamn.
Yeah. Maybe that's something else that we need to consider at some point. But like, backtracking, like you mentioned Chrono Trigger, and that thought just kind of popped into my head. I'm just like, why don't we just do it at some point?
I mean, you could pop up a fucking DS emulator. I mean, legitimate copy of
Chrono Trigger, totally, right? Totally, yeah. But yeah, no, like, it felt like home. It felt so fucking familiar, because that is my jam. Between that and Fire Emblem, it's the strategy shit that, like, I'm just like, yes, let me cook.
Mm-hmm.
which is good in some cases rather than others. But I'm not going to bring that up. I'm not going to bring that up right now. And before we move on to whatever else, I want to repeat what some of the stuff that we said at the end of last stream, because we kind of just went off a little bit. On how, like, between this and in Stars in Time, it's definitely opened my eyes. Not that I didn't know, but like, you know, playing it firsthand. As always, as I always preach, playing it firsthand is such a different experience than just watching somebody do it.
It is, and that's why I got to do both.
Yeah. But like between these two, the last two series that we've done, it's definitely opened my eyes to how wonderful indie games are, like how much potential they can have. Because I'm used to being in that rabbit hole of just like, oh, Nintendo, or let's be honest, Atlas, Square Enix, like they released their next big game in their series, and I gotta grab onto it. Meanwhile, like all these little games are just kind of like they're obscured, like they're shadowed by all of that.
Yeah, they are Expedition 33.
As soon as it came out of my mouth. And it's funny, I was having this conversation with PJ where it's just like, obviously the stream days are suited up to games that you want to introduce me to, games that PJ or Rowan want to introduce me to, or games that we all want to do as a group. For PJ, he leans more towards the AAA stuff, towards like the mainline series stuff. See, BioWare.
Yeah,
we have a lot of like long play Tuesdays, which is kind of just what it's been. But like with this, it's definitely been a lot more of an experience. Yeah, sometimes we do mainline stuff, but like you also introduced me to games that I never would have imagined myself playing. I never would have thought of playing it on my own.
I still can't believe A Hat in Time happened.
That's the biggest one. And then, as I said, occasionally, which is like twice, you know, the script will flip, and while I am still playing, I'm introducing you to a game. I'm taking you through a game.
Yeah. I mean, the scale's very much been outweighed by games that I've shown you more than games that you've shown me. But like, I mean, the ones I can think off the top of my head were I almost said Phantasmagoria again. That's a fucking different game. Paranormasight and Indivisible.
Right. And also, fucking Tokyo Mirage Sessions. As much as I hate bringing that up, that's one of them.
Listen, I did enjoy that game. Itsuki completely like removed from the equation.
No, that's fair.
I enjoyed that game. It was very anime. It was very fucking anime.
Yeah.
And yes, there's a lot of tropes that are easy to make fun of, but I enjoyed a lot of parts about it.
Yeah.
It was very pretty on the we played the Switch version, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it was very pretty.
And mind you, I played the original one on the Wii U. Did we actually talk through all of those thanks?
No, because there's still 2 more thanks to
go
through.
So we got more time to shoot the shit. We saw that scene already with Beast. But from talking to the general to talking to the specific, we've been kind of dancing around the actual specifics of the game and just more talking about just like indie games or RPGs as a whole.
I mean, again, we can have the talking points of the character. I thought that was going to be like a lead-in when I was talking about the character design and the gameplay and all that.
Well, you know how our minds work.
Yeah.
It was definitely a very interesting adventure. It started off really rough, both in terms of actual gameplay and in terms of plot. Because we were just three. We were just three children. Two of them destined to be solstice warriors, and one of them just a normal village kid. They didn't know what they didn't know what was fully in store for their destinies at this point. They're just like, I have moon powers, I have sun powers, I can cook.
Also be ripped away from your childhoods for the entirety of your lives to go save the world.
Yeah, let's fucking step back and talk about that. First of all, fuck you, bro.
And yeah, fuck you, Moraine. Like, that's the I still love that fucking bit.
Moraine!
It's so fitting. Cheers to fuck you, Moraine.
Yeah, like after Garl got hurt trying to protect them, which that was a very interesting, like, not foreshadowing too. I very much appreciated that.
Also, the foreshadowing of him losing his eye for Zale and Valair, only to then sacrifice his life for Zale and Valair.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I meant. Like the foreshadowing and the fact that like he would continue to be their protector, to continue to watch over them over time. Yeah. After he got hurt, Moraine's just like, nope. Okay, nope. We're done. You two, get in the academy now. Go. Mm-hmm. You don't get to see your childhood friend for like 10 years. Or however long it was. 10's a nice round number.
It was around 10. It was around 10 years. So, Jesus, there were that many Andrews that backed this game, huh?
There were a lot of Christophers. But... and then after that, they were immediately thrust into a cleansing. Like, no time to breathe. As soon as they got a hold of their abilities, they're just like, yeah, by the way, there's a dweller we need to fight. You gotta go.
Yeah, and if they weren't ready enough, then the Dweller of Woe could have potentially like just caused even more havoc on Wraith Island.
Mm-hmm. And like, I'm always very against the whole trope of like damsel in distress type of situation there. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know why I would be making an exception for this, but Garl is such a fucking wonderful character, and it is very clear how much he means to the both of them, that the fact that he was essentially used as a plot device for Dread Islands, or Wraith Island, excuse me.
Yeah.
Like almost being taken in by the singing. To the point where it's like, where they had to step up or lose him. And like,
yeah, and that's what started Zale down his insecurity path.
Yep. And then at the end of the day, they did still lose him. Like, it wasn't until he sacrificed himself for them that they were just like, all right, we can't mess around anymore. We gotta figure our shit out. And then, you know, after that, like they definitely started to, like, you know, fulfill their destinies and whatnot. But again, it just goes to it goes to show the writing and the characters and the relationship between them, and how very good it was. Because, like, if you look at it on a surface level, that shit is cliche as fuck.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cliche, and also the pirate, like cliches in this game. Because again, it's like a lot of RPG tropes are in it, and again, like I said, it's not perfect. I love the story. I love the characters. I wouldn't say that it's like fucking Casablanca, like storytelling.
Right.
It's definitely got its tropes, and it's definitely got its characters. It's definitely got its like, oh, you're this character. Oh, you're this kind of character. Oh, this is what you are.
But at the same time, I definitely do like how they wrote Zell and Lair as like, while we didn't necessarily get a look at the inner workings of their mind until the DLC, it's just like they went around, they helped the small folk. We didn't jump from like, okay, you're Solstice warriors now, to like you're fighting gods. Like they actually took the steps of a hero's journey to be able to get to that ultimate destination there. It's like, that means a lot. That means a lot, because like there are so many games that try to rush that process that it becomes so fucking stale to a point. So once again, seeing the love in the writing and seeing how like they did take their time and they did start to build up the character. They introduced other characters that would antagonize our heroes there, or make them think, or push them to their limits. I don't know. It's just it's good writing. I appreciate, like, I'm sure that there were a couple of scenes that I didn't necessarily like, but for the most part, fucking 10 out of 10 there.
Scenes you didn't like anything with Yolande?
Probably. But
no. See, Rob, your your least favorite character is the wheels board.
Specifically
Not
the
the
DLC.
game, the board.
Specifically the one in the DLC.
I mean, you also got frustrated at the last the last one of the main game too. Against the watchmaker.
Oh. But yeah, cheats.
You guys got more puppeteer and Narcissus King. I'm sure this is not biased at all.
No, totally not. And also there are fanfics for that.
Yeah, there are also fan art of that too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to say unless we tackled the DLC. I don't know. What do you got?
I mean, I've said my piece throughout most of the game. Obviously, my favorite area is just Messenger Island, which I'm only realizing the fuck now. Hold on, it's called Mesa Island. Messenger Mesa. What the fuck? I'm only realizing this now.
Good job.
God. But yeah, because I played the Messenger, I was able to tell what references were what, and when we get to the final end scene, there is still like one more neat little reference. Although I might have pointed it out during the first time the credits came out, but it'll be more important now. Anyway, the music. I guess I could talk about the music. The music's fucking phenomenal in this game.
No doubt.
love all the tracks. Fucking Rainbow Dragon Eyes is the composer. I think Eric Brown, I believe. Fucking phenomenal composer. He composed all the music for this game except for a few tracks that were composed by the guest composer fucking from Chrono Trigger. I forget his name. not Yoko Shimomura, right?
Might be it.
Yeah. So there's a few tracks in the game that was guest composed by him. Also in the DLC, there was I think one track composed by him. But like Eric Brown did most of the soundtrack, and it's so good. And then they also got they also commissioned out like the sea shanty versions of all of the songs to play in the inn. That was all really cool too. And just it's so amazing to know that this like the same guy did the entire Messenger soundtrack, and just the range that he's able to do is so phenomenal because that game is entirely like 8-bit NES sounding music and Sega Genesis sounding music, and then you come over to this which basically sounds like the soundtrack of a Final Fantasy, of a Chrono Trigger, of like the Super Nintendo RPG era,
Right?
Because it has a feel. It absolutely has a fucking music feel. Oh god, you need to try the puppeteer. Oh man, Rob's happy. Yeah, fucking the soundtrack is so good because like in the Messenger, in the 8-bit versions of the songs, they're very like, I don't know, I guess the 16-bit version as well. They're very like high energy, super like they pump you up because you're playing a Ninja Gaiden like. So like the music is very high energy. It feels so good to listen to, so good to play. It was one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, bar none. Just straight up. And the fact that it takes a lot of those songs, at least in Mesa Island, and it slows them down, it's such a different feel, but it evokes the exact same passion, the exact same energy of the original. It's so good. And most of the songs in this game, even when they're high octane, they feel like they're just slower in general, but like in a good way. They feel very chill, or they feel very like triumphant. Like there's such a breadth of emotions you can feel from the soundtrack of this game. Fucking, I love it so much. But yeah, Mesa Island is obviously my favorite for obvious reasons, and it's not even every stage from the Messenger. It's just a handful that they referenced in it. Some more than others. Fucking looking at you, Bamboo. The fucking Bamboo Island thing. I think you even got to actually see the Messenger show up before the Leaf Man boss.
Yes.
I believe he was actually there. Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole thing.
Well, we'll get to the ties with that later. Because I have a feeling that we would want to see that final scene again. But that is actually another thing that I wanted to bring up is the fact that like I fucking love how each area felt like its own individual place. Like I did not feel that any area was redundant. I mean, like, obviously, if they're all in the same island, yeah, they're gonna share different, like, themes, but, like, each area had their own, like, how it had its own feel, had its own style of music, had its own, like, really place in the story. It was very well designed.
Yeah. So something just occurred to me. There is one more thing I want to show you about this game.
Okay.
And it's an Easter egg. I don't know if you remember, you have those flimsy hammers that you got.
Yes.
So there is an Easter egg that I would like to show after we're done with the credits, after we're done with the final scene. It won't take very long, but it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought about, like, I did think about it happening before fighting the final area. I think it's best to do it after everything's said and done.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So, sorry. So were you continuing something and I was interrupting you? I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because generally,
every area felt like their own place.
Yeah, like every area was definitely designed to evoke. I don't even know how to say it. Like, there was a purpose to each area, I guess, is the best way I could say it. Like, none of it felt like filler, which is something that I'm always on about when it comes to games.
Yeah. Like every area had a felt like they had a purpose.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too. It's just like, yeah, we had a whole bunch of side shit. There was a lot of side shit in this game, as is the nature of these types of games.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I guess aside from wheels, I don't necessarily know what the purpose of that was, except for getting to face the watchmaker.
It's connected to the watchmaker because she created the wheels game,
right? But like, once again, talking about how everything had a purpose. Each side quest, each little thing, helped the world grow a little bit more. We got to know more about each of the little cultures in each area, maybe even some more individual characters. We got to see bridges be formed between cultures for a couple of those things. Like, for example, when we had to find the artist over in the fucking the mole village and bring him down. Like, that was a connection to cultures there. And one of those things where it's like, yeah, we were using a guide. I was technically using a guide the entire time that was in the form of Chris. But like, it's definitely
that doesn't count.
But like, it was one of those things where it's like, you could definitely like suss out. It's like, oh, okay, I talked to each individual character. This one needs a painter. Wait, I think I remembered that there was a painter over in this area. So like, it's a kind of a logic puzzle, I guess. In the way that like Octopath does it. Except a lot more simplified. Because Octopath is his own thing, but
not to mention Mirth.
Yeah.
A bunch of those people that live there used to be on the port town of Brisk before it was completely overtaken by the Fleshmancer's goons, and a lot of them just wanted to start a completely new life and get away from all this nonsense.
That was definitely
and they were totally able to, and we helped with that.
That was definitely something different. Speaking of birth, of the idea of just like, we had our headmaster, teacher, whatever you want to call him, like, as much flack as we give fucking Moraine, thank you. It was definitely different when he's just like, yeah, no, I give up, I'm done. Just like, I'm so used to the trope of like everybody fighting, everybody like keeping going, and then just like this old headmaster just like, I don't see any light, I'm out.
I did my work. I did my best. People got killed for it. I'm done.
Yeah. It's like,
I don't see a fucking win out of this.
Like I said, we give him a lot of flack, and he deserves it. But I don't know. It was just a different emotion. It was something that I didn't expect.
Justice for Moyara.
Oh yeah, I mean, we want to talk about lore. Can't talk about lore without talking about Teeks.
Hello.
I loved that mechanic of the fact that like you go around, you do what you do in an RPG. You collect items, you look for chests, stuff like that. But the fact that so many of those items have a huge amount of lore behind it that once again makes the world grow just a little bit more. And if we didn't realize it then, we would realize it later. Maybe in like the next boss fight or the next area. Like, it all connects. It all makes sense. The lore of the world is not superficial. You can interact with it.
Not only that, but most of it's optional.
Yeah.
You could go through the entire game without interacting with Teeks in the lore grimoire, and the story would still make some sense. But now each of those things that happen, whenever people mention the vampire rose, when people mention the Vespertine, when people mention the fucking the queen that was, you could read about it and figure out what that lore meant. What was the interest behind all these like fantastical creatures, beings, things, what have you.
And like, much as a world like this is like, not everything is wrapped up nice and tightly in a bow. There are still a lot of things to theorize about. There are still a lot of questions that are left unanswered. You know, stuff that could but won't be included in another game or like a side game. You know, like another side to the world that could be explored. No. And like that, I have a love-hate relationship with that because, like, you know, I love my lore. I want answers. I want the world to grow. But at the same time, I've definitely come to realize playing all these games that, like, if there are questions left unanswered, if there's like a hypothetical world that's left to explore, then that means that there's just good world building. Like, there's more than the game gives you.
Definitely had that in spades.
Yeah. Like there is more that the world gives you, or than the game gives you. And you know, that leaves a lot of what the fuck, Rowan? That leaves a lot of area for like other creative outlets. We've seen time and again how, you know, in our own way, we all write extensions to worlds, to games that we love, whether it's bringing our own canon in or like diving headfirst into, you know, other pieces of little dialogue and trying to figure out more. Or, you know, you hate what happens in a game and you just go and write your own ending. That's the other thing. Okay. Yay. The synapses are still connecting. That's the other thing too. There are a lot of people that look down on video games for multiple reasons. I'm not going to tell those people whether they're right or wrong. But but my perspective is this, is the fact that like video games are so much more than just the code on a console. Video games are a chance to expand your passions, to explore worlds that you've never even dreamed of, to explore yourself in a lot of cases. Once again, who knows how many times one of us have been inspired by a game that we've played.
Oh yeah, more than once.
Yeah. And it's also a good jumping off point. It's like the creator of the game gets to show their passions, gets to show their ideas, what they have been sitting on for a long time, or a group. I say this as if it's an individual, but like whatever. And then people take that project and like, oh, you know, what if I do this? What if I do this? This is a good idea that I can include in my own thing. Whether that be music, whether that be character development, whether that be world development. You go on to create your own characters, to create your own music, to write your own story, to make a fucking Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Random example.
it's like any other art form, which is why I will never understand why why some people will look down on things like art and music and theater and movies. It's just like, I don't know. I've never understood that mindset. Maybe it's because I was
ignorance.
raised, I guess. Maybe it's because I was raised, within a musical scene. Maybe it's because I was exposed to music and theater. It's like I just kind of have those like creative synapses going at all fucking times. And that's the other thing too. Like, we talked about how AAA games can be kind of like copy paste of things, or just like money grabbing, whatever. Like, yeah, like you'll start to recognize patterns in something. It's like, okay, you go here. I paid $70 for the same game that I paid, $50 for 10 years ago, with a new coat of paint. But then we have games like this, indie games, which bring a new perspective to the gaming industry, which bring new themes, new ways of expressing that. Never before seen, and for an affordable price. I have been like trying to tiptoe around this, but fuck, you are getting a quality ass game for like $40 or $50 cheaper than you're paying for a AAA game at this point.
Well, the game's $35, so more like $20 to $30 cheaper
until next year. But we don't need to go into those logistics. When games are gonna be $90 a piece.
Let's not try to bring that into existence.
Anyway, I feel like I should apologize. There is no room for it, but that's just kind of my normal fucking knee-jerk response when I'm just like go on a fucking passionate rant like that and just word vomit. Just hoping that anything that I'm just hoping that anything that I said within the last like 10 minutes actually makes sense.
Rambles will eventually make sense. I gotta switch to my iPad mic because it's dying.
Okay. Well, was there anything else that that you wanted to fill in on? Or say about things? Chris? Oop. We may have lost him. No, he said that the iPad was dying, but damn. He's not doing what he loved. Sitting in a car in the freezing cold, eating pizza and co-commentating on a video game. I'll give him a moment to try and come back to life here.
Did you not hear me?
No.
Oh, good. I was speaking that entire time.
Oh.
what I was basically saying was that, like, I don't have much more to say either. My mic, the mic that I had connected to my iPad, it's the only plug
You're
the
right.
iPad has, so I had to use that to charge it to make sure that it wasn't, like, gonna fucking die.
You're right. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, fucking. Also, yeah, with the die doing what he loved. Fuck you, Chrissy. I fucking. Yeah, I love sitting in a car in the middle of stream. I've done it enough times, and might as well fucking love it.
This was the only way, unfortunately.
It was the only fucking way. No, yeah, we could like. I don't have anything else immediately to think of. Like, the lighting was fucking gorgeous. The pixel art was amazing. Credit to those people that worked on it. I don't remember their names. Like, the game got a lot of love when it first came out, and even the people who didn't love the game and thought that, like, the story wasn't really grabbing them, I can understand. Like, it's still very impressive that a game like this could come out and even be as well known as it was.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, fuck yourself, Chrissy. I fucking see you in the chat, bitch.
Christ.
Don't mind me bullying one of my favorite chat members yet again.
Yeah, no, the fact that, like, a game like this had gotten so much traction that it went all the way to fucking like one of the top Game Award games.
Yeah. All the way to the Keeleys.
Yep.
Here's the Robert row.
Again, there are a couple more things to talk about, but we can't. Or it would be a lot better to do it after we see everything that we should see. Yeah, we would be here for like fucking 40 minutes.
Yeah, there's still 2 more rows of main backers. Yeah, listen, Kickstarter games notoriously have long ass credits.
I know. Indivisible did.
But honestly, I mean, these people are the reason this game was even fucking finished.
It's true. And again, that's the thing about Kickstarter games. It's like you are paying into kind of a gamble. Because you don't know how the finished product is going to turn out.
I've kickstarted plenty of game, and really only a few I've genuinely enjoyed. Or aren't even out yet.
Ah. Look at that. The scene that we saw before.
That was all you got when you first beat the true ending.
Really?
Yep. That was all you got about Varma Thazel and Elysian Durrell.
Damn.
The only reason you would know who that guy was is if you played the messenger.
And we come back to our favorite Elder Geeks.
And so we gather each year as they fly by our world in a never-ending watch. And together we remember their story.
Hi, Sage.
Yes.
Is it true they always fly in on the Warrior Cook's birthday?
Oh, absolutely. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Maybe I might be able to like cheat this for.
Just for a bit, I could probably use the mic
All right.
if it sounds better.
It does. I just gotta adjust you again. I had to
That's
bump,
fine.
I had to bump you up because iPad mic is shitty, or whatever.
It wasn't the iPad mic. It was my Bluetooth headset because I didn't turn it off.
Whoops.
Quite fitting, don't you think? Now run along, everyone. I must check in on the crypt's renovations.
Thank you for the story, High Sage. And again, the ancient crypt where we saw all of the backers, but now a new wing.
How is the progress?
Pretty good.
I've been thinking about your Mara's notes, about the flood.
No worries. I'll make the big window extra thick. Yeah. Do you like the central piece? Oh!
Yes, it's perfect.
Ha!
Hey, you'll be late if you don't leave soon.
Oops. Yeah, I guess I should head out.
Elder Garl. Looking good. Time was kind to you.
Absolutely. Hey, old friend.
Was that me or is it you?
I think it was you.
All right. Happy birthday, Master.
For the millionth time, please stop calling me that.
Are you ready to go then?
Oh yeah, can't be late for that.
Hmm?
Yeah, right, Chrissy. Just right. Right on time. Oh, don't be shy. Where's my birthday hug?
Aww. There's the fiend screen.
Oh, my fucking heart.
I also love how they haven't aged a day.
Oh yeah, they're gods now, so eternal youth and all that.
Oh, hey.
Anyway, here's the final flimsy hammer.
And a solstice doctorate?
Hmm.
All right. Ah, gold star.
Yeah.
No, but none of that ever happened. It's fine. Back to the past. Again. So.
All right, I'm gonna go back to not being on here, but you're gonna want to make your way back to the old, I guess the not Sarai world.
Gotcha.
and head over to the crypt.
Earned by reaching the good ending? Huh. Okay. Interesting specification there. Yeah, but you're right there, Chrissy. I was trying to say in scene, but yeah, you're right.
I mean, he looks good. That's my that's my wonderful addition to the argument.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
This is another reason I love games like this, where it's just like, hey, guess what? You thought you were done? Nah, you got more. How about a little bit more?
This is a fun one, especially. Can this site just stop being the worst? Okay, I'm trying to load up the thing so I can show you where to go. Put the things. Okay, so you have all four, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, once you have all four flimsy hammers, make your way, yep. Once you're moved to the north to the next room where you have a bunch of teleporting tiles in the middle, you want to stand on one and use this one in the center at the end at the very top. So like the top middle.
Right here?
Let me see. Yes.
And use it?
Yes. Once you teleport and reach the next room filled with graves, go northeast a little bit and you should see a broken grave. Stand on the right side and use your wind ring to push it left.
Okay.
Yep.
The wall looks rather flimsy. That's two.
Yep.
No fucking way!
Oh yeah. The fucking shopkeeper from the goddamn messenger is in the fucking wardrobe.
All right.
Huh?
I said all right.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'll avoid some
All right.
if you want to.
Nah, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Excuse me. This track, by the way, is straight up from the Messenger. It's his theme.
Perfect.
Like the shop theme. Have I met before? Oh, we have. You're about to complain about some time paradox. Maybe consider that it was you who just broke the fourth wall. You're probably not getting a raise either, but the cabinet's all yours if you want to knock yourself out.
Okay. Is this a fucking dev room?
Yeah, you're now in Sabotage Studios. These are all the devs that worked on the game. All of them.
Wow. Office hours? Ever since those Solstice kids came around, no one can really tell the time of day. I'm Jake. I helped Eric.
I'm Jake.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm Jake. I helped Eric with the music and sound effects. This is the first time I've ever worked on. This is the first game I've ever worked on. I couldn't have asked to be a better part of a better team.
Good on you, Jake. For a first project, damn good on you. Oh, I'm Reese and I play acoustic instruments. I don't really know how I got here, but hot dog, am I glad to be part of this red game. Also, feel free to mail me a hot dog. I really hope somebody took him up on that.
Yeah. I hope we could show you something new on this journey back to our childhoods.
I'm JP, an integrator. I used to find bugs, but now I fix them. And also cause them. Because, I don't know, I'm not a mechanic.
Hope I made things move in a way that moved you.
Huh? Oh, I'm Greg. The squirrels will tell you different, but I'm an animator. But listen to their squeaky whispers. They tell lies.
All those pictures in the background are stuff related to the Messenger.
Alrighty.
Gives you a good idea of what to expect if that game inevitably gets seen by you. Now that would be a great buzzword for a graphics feature less than HLSL.
Alright. It was not easy task to make. Wait, what the fuck? What was that? Oh, it was not an easy task making all of this, but I am incredibly proud of everyone in here. I hope you enjoyed it.
Look at all these dual monitor ass setups.
Almost like dual monitors are great.
Am I speaking to the player or Zale? In any case, I hope you had fun discovering the world.
Certainly did. I'm so blessed as a community manager. The Sea of Stars community is simply the best, don't you think? Yes.
Yeah.
El, Sylvain, El.
Sylvain, No, this was a good one. He doesn't have orange hair. I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I think I would have if I didn't get it spoiled by working on it.
Oof.
Yeah, that's always the thing that you're gonna have to fucking deal with when you make an entire game and you want to experience it from start to finish. You know literally every single thing that goes into it.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Have you seen all those animations? I'm so proud of what we have accomplished. Whoa.
Cool. Out of all the characters I helped create, Conan is my favorite. His mom gets most of the credit, though.
Oh, it's Masuda.
Oh, it's Yasunori Mitsuda!
I will not do a disservice by doing a stupid voice. I enjoyed composing for Sea of Stars. I hope you enjoyed the nostalgic music. You're damn straight!
That's the guy. Merci, Thierry.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll miss this production, but getting some sleep will be nice. Did you have fun playing? The team worked really hard on making it as good as possible.
That's Thierry. I'm so proud I got to be a part of this amazing team.
It was a really fun journey to being a part of this production. I think we ended up with a pretty cool game. Do you agree? Yes.
If you want to pretend the characters are having dance-offs instead of fighting, I'll give you my official animated permission.
This text box should be nudged half a pixel to the left. Oh, don't do that. That's mean.
I'm Oliver from Berserk. I coded mostly under the hood stuff, but I also managed the publishing of the game. If you're playing it, that means we did it. Yay! Hope you enjoy it.
Around the age of 6, I fell in love with RPGs after playing Final Fantasy 1! And deciding this is what I wanted to do when I grew up. 30 years later, with the best team ever, my childhood dream has come true. Yes!
This is so cool.
Yes, Carl!
I'm the one finding the bugs now that JP is causing them.
All right.
Dog! Dog! Dog!
Dog. Buddy stares softly, relieving a tightness in your chest you didn't even know was there.
I feel that. Oh my god, I felt that.
Now, where did I put that thing again?
I sincerely hope that we were able to communicate the love we have for games through the Sea of Stars experience.
Wait, we went on a whole fucking rant about it.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Suzie. That's a window.
And that's a wall.
Very cool.
Hey, I animated a few characters, and then I started blowing them up instead. Sorry about all the explosions you took to the face. I think
was very cool.
I think we dealt out more explosions than we took, honestly.
Oh yeah, we threw a lot of nukes out there. Hey, I'm Nico. I create the visuals for the environments in our games. Did you enjoy discovering all the vistas? Yeah, the fucking background's so good. Definitely one of the most underrated part about art is like background work.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Oh, hey, there he is!
Eric's the name. Music and audio design is the game. For the game. It's my own game within the game. This game, in fact. Oh no, help! I'm trapped inside the game! Ah!
Yeah.
And that's it. That is the Sea of Stars experience. Damn. Oh boy. Man, Chrissy, you work fast. Hold on.
Oh, does she already fucking well, you know, she did say give it an hour. Oh boy. How much will it attack you directly?
I was looking at the comic that Pooja posted first, which that is...
Oh.
I love that. Alright.
Dang, that second one. Giant woman!
They're not bad. God damn.
Love it.
Wonderful.
Well, look at you. You've made it to the end. What? You did it all. It's over. You just met the actual team. What more do you want? You're getting it, Rob. You're getting it. The show's over, and I'm going to bed, and so should you. You keep going.
I know.
All right, you want to hear a rant?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure there's no cutting me off?
More content.
Fine. So, you beat the game. Did you like it? Did the show steal itself? Did it do everything you wanted? And more importantly, did it respect your time? Definitely forgot that he said this. Did you say the team created some content here, or are you reserving that term for those who will play it in front of a virtual crowd?
Hey!
Okay, let's start slow. Congratulations, you defeated all the bosses. You resurrected your best friend. You found all the rainbow conches. You fished all the fish. You wheeled all the wheels. You quizzed all the quizzes. Ugh. Last time I tried being boring, I ended up making the friends who thought we needed more products using Alpha and Omega in their marketing. I'm not about to risk that happening again. So let's move on to talking absolutes, shall we?
Oh, so the shopkeeper's a Sith. Got it.
To make a good video game, you need to have grass in the first area, lava close to the fake ending, and a secret boss that's harder than the final boss.
I agree so far.
Look, I do make the rules. You can either disagree or take some notes. For what it's worth, I hope you disagree, though. If only for the irony of you standing there right now after having turned every stone. If I'm annoying already, just consider that it's not like a healthy sleep schedules are easy to come easy for me. Also, I don't brush my teeth at work after lunch. I consider myself quite bearable, in fact. Anyway, thanks for the warm-up. Up here if you feel like getting real.
Oh no, we're still going.
One, it goes Vicky. Are you really sure? It's okay off and they can ramble. Okay, you asked. You know the kind of people who just started the room what it was. Really, so someone will ask them to explain it.
Holy fucking shit. I don't know what's going on with your connection, but you were becoming digitally.
Oh, you're hold on. I can fix that.
Shopkeeper's going back into the Matrix.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Might just switch over back to my hotspot. While I'm at it. We're there. Oh, there we go. Also,
Is this better?
Very much, yes.
Yeah. I got it a little bit up. The battery's like a little up, so I could see how long I could use this for.
Gotcha.
You know know the kind of people who use a niche word. Yeah, you already said this. That used to get to me. Like there was some injustice in people earning points through manipulation and lying by omission. But let me tell you one perk about getting older. You start seeing the later chapters of some stories, and they have a lot to teach. Then one day, the realization just hit me. A lot of people are part of the race where no one even knows what they're trying to win.
That's actually kind of a good point.
And I don't know what the supposed prize is either. I just know that I don't want it. It was kind of freeing to realize that there can't be anything of substance in a game that doesn't value integrity. Now all I feel towards Now all I feel towards that is slight disappointment when I think of the friendships that could have been. But nothing too disappointing. Just kind of like noticing that the bread contains raisins. So that's what I do now. I avoid raisin bread without engaging, and it's something I wish I'd started doing decades ago. Are you still with me? I'll save the rest of them for a real talk for the final part in case this is your stop. There won't be any judgment from this side in any case. Let's tone it down by talking about music. You ever go on a metal show where the musicians paint their faces?
Yes, I have.
I used to think that they were exaggerating their characters to play to the crowd. And while I'm sure there's plenty for whom that's the reason, it also dawned on me that some probably just need a persona. Something that they can become in order to remove whatever insecurities that would prevent them from engaging in pure expression. Something that provides just enough of a sense of being hidden to tap into a healthy form of anonymity, the empowering kind. Sort of like how wearing sunglasses can remove the extra layer of social anxiety that comes from eye contact.
Ayo.
Especially when they're patented. To be honest, I've lost count of how many times sunglasses has allowed me to say no in public. Anyway, so about those metal shows. It's not lost on me that I thought that I might just be imagining all this, and maybe they all just like the aesthetics and that's all there is to it. But they still played an important role in letting me believe that the benefits of personas and in picturing a viable path to expressing myself. If that sounds confusing, the point is that any interpretation of an artist's work is valid, though it may not represent the artist's intention. If that still sounds confusing, you could replace the painting your face with a building of a virtual world for all your made-up characters to live in. And if that still sounds confusing, the point is that I like this cloak. I have to go soon, but we could do one more round if you want.
Alrighty.
Want me to get real?
Yes.
Are you absolutely sure? I can't guarantee it won't ruin the game for you.
Fucking try me.
Bet. Okay. With this whole time traveling business, my memory tends to play tricks on me. I don't remember whether or not we've met before, but if we have, you might be wondering how the boy from the well is doing.
I'm assuming that's
so much funnier
okay.
when I see the message. The short answer is that he's doing better, but I suppose we're here for the long answer, so let's do a short recap. The story so far. There once was a little boy stuck in a well. It wasn't really clear why he was in there. People assumed he fell while playing, or that something had pushed him. Someone had pushed him, even. In truth, he had jumped in there himself. He spent years in the well, wasting away anxiously, feeling utterly inadequate. He had a deep desire to share his ideas with the world, but shamed having played such a big part in his upbringing, his will lay broken. That's why the well suited him so perfectly. Oh God.
Yeah.
Thanks, car.
Why is it beeping at you?
Geez, I might just need to turn it off and on again. Okay. Hi. That is why the well suited him so perfectly. A place to hide, where he could be alone with his stories, with no one to mock or judge him. It was a safe life, unfortunately devoid of purpose, but at least shielded from rejection. Over the years, he made friends who helped him climb out, and helped him build his stories to share with them with the world. His friends were very talented indeed, and together they earned the means to keep collaborating in their own shared space. And that, in short, is where the story ended 5 years ago. A lot has happened since then, and this journey wouldn't feel whole without some closure. So here we go. Cloak on, mask off. It dawned on him somewhere during year 2 out of 5 of production. That's all for the sorrow. For all the sorrow, oh my god, that for all of the sorrow inside of him, there was still hate. Not the externalized kind, but the kind that is directed towards the self, a crippling sense of unworthiness. It had been festered into a false promise that with enough effort, something would rise from the ashes at long last. A belief that the entire world might just be enough for 2 people to finally see that all along they'd had something worth welcoming, worth accepting. But how would that even play out exactly? Learning about the notion of healing fantasies completely floored him. His situation ticked all the boxes. Life simply didn't work that way. There could be no click moment for abusers, and certainly no travel back in time to set things right. All that was left was the future. And while some wounds may heal over time, there were a lot of doors, happy doors, that would remain shut forever. For months, it all turned to fear. Fear of being nothing but a response. Fear of living in delusion that he was sticking it to those who had broken him, while in reality, he was still dancing for them. Going out of his way to work around the clock, constantly keeping the plates spinning as if there was a point or an end to it all. He had burned those bridges a long time ago, so why do their bidding still? And what was he thinking anyway? Exposing the imaginary world he'd used in order to survive for everyone to judge and criticize? And so he crashed, but not so much in a physical way. It was like emotionally falling asleep, slowly but surely, until he felt next to nothing. But the work continued, for it was the only thing that kept him going. With every passing day, he would routinely close the blinds on the rising sun to prevent the glare from creeping in up on the screen. Going through the motions, the work progressed, and progressed well, but he was losing grip on his reality. During year 4, the Guardian he never knew oh my god! The Guardian he never knew he had reappeared. He never knew he had reappeared. And she saved him one last time. His grandmother was dying, but in the final days, found exactly the words that would give him purpose and sustenance. It washed over him in an instant. She had been there all in the background all his life, a loving and caring presence that the much needed light in his darkness. The foundation she had managed to build within him in the limited time they had spent together during his childhood was carrying him to this day. Merci, Ryan. Je t'aime. He finally understood that to touch everything with his gloves was to touch nothing but gloves. So he took them off and let the memories flow. Riding his bicycle through a puddle of water to mark the road with the wet tire. Going through the box of popsicles at his friend's place and trying to see through the wrapper to avoid the orange ones. Feeling so thirsty that he'd like to imagine that the first sip only served to give him the energy he needed to chug the glass. And of course, video games. He finally understood what they had been to him. A sanctuary. The place where he could be free. Free to experiment.
to learn, to ask, to fail, to persevere, to give up, to overcome, to laugh, to accomplish, to dream. He wasn't just a response. He was someone who understood how to build a sanctuary and who knew what it was like to need one. There had to be others, people he would never meet, who needed a place like he had known. So he had to make it the best he could. And in a flash, he saw the new, something that was right there in plain sight all along, the unbelievable talent that had gathered to bring his vision to life. The sudden realization made him uncomfortable at first, the thinking about how vulnerable he had allowed himself to be in front of his teammates over the years. But for all his second thoughts, there was one thing he couldn't deny. There were still others. Sorry, they were still there. Each and every one of them listening mindfully, every day, plying their craft to help build something they could all be proud of. And at long last, he knew that everything he needed was already possessed. His friends were there with him. They were always had been. His whole journey was one of genuine expression of their personalities and of their unbelievable chemistry. With all thoughts of destruction now gone, he set out to complete the project with the intention to create without any hope of recognition. The abusers wouldn't win. Not anymore. He was pursuing this because he sincerely wanted to, and he had backup. Now with a stronger sense of self, he also took note never to fly so close to the sun again. I wish I could tell you that he achieved balance and now lives a life with more than a single thing occupying all of his time, but on that, only time will tell. Thank you for helping me indulge some closure. It was very much needed. I'll be going now. Papetti.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, that shopkeeper loves to ramble.
Well, yeah. He did warn us.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you said this is going to make a lot more sense when the messenger is actually seen.
Well, I mean, he did kind of explain during the recap what the story was. That I also forgot.
Gotcha. Well, for obviously, you know, the kid, well, the fucking metaphor stand-in. I got that.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, the main thing is that like you're gonna come across this shopkeeper quite a bit, and he'll always have stuff to say, and you can always pester him to ramble and rant, and there's a lot of really good things he says. It's some of like it's where most of the writing of the game is, and like there's like story stuff happening, but the majority of the writing is that damn shopkeeper.
All right. Even so, like, whether or not it was talking about somebody in particular or just a concept of a person, I definitely felt some of the stuff that he was saying. I could definitely understand a lot of the feelings that particular boy had gone through.
Mm-hmm.
And his
stories are very good.
And it kind of recapped a lot of what we were talking about during the credits about how video games are such an important nexus in so many people's lives for so many different reasons. Again, you know, it could be from a creative aspect, or it could just be an escape, just to try and get some enjoyment out of life. A life that is otherwise dull and boring or stressful. And there are times when video games will genuinely save people in a way that just conversations with other people never could touch upon.
It's true. Again, video games are a combination of many art forms coming together to bring something special to many.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you like games or not, you have to at least acknowledge the fact that there are multiple forms of art at work to create what some could call a masterpiece, some may call a distraction, some may call just a way to get by to the next day. It all means something different to different people.
And that's why there's that general idea of just like, even if you never understand an art form, even if you never agree with it, it means something to somebody. That's why creators keep on creating. It's why we do what we do here on YouTube,
Absolutely.
Here on Twitch. It's like, are we popular? Fuck no. At least not by numbers standards. But at the same time, I mean, without music, without art, without video games, our group probably never would have actually developed. I mean, we re-met, I guess, through music. You and Pooja met through a similar Let's Player. You and PJ met through a video game reference. We met Rowan playing Dragon Age.
Well, you guys did. I met them through Metopia like the week later, but you know
what I mean.
They were already like kind of a mainstay until that point. But yeah.
Like, will this community ever be big? Maybe one day. But for right now, we do this for ourselves, let alone other people. I love doing this. It's a way to distract. It's a way to have something to look forward to. It's a way to indulge in something that we both enjoy or all of us enjoy. There are so many conversations, whether it be about the game itself or about fucking real life topics that are brought about by video games, or that are mentioned by video games, I should say.
Yeah. I see your hearts, Chrissy.
And it's like I said to you before, even if this channel never takes off, even if one day I decide to close the book on it, this is going to be a damn extensive archive for somebody to discover one day.
Yeah.
This hobby has been kind of also a journey, like what's the word for it? Just like it's God, what's the fucking word for it? It doubles.
I'm not sure right now.
Yeah, it's an archive of our life through the years, for these last like 10, 11, 12 years. You can see how we've changed, how we've grown. Both, through superficial technological stuff, to our commentary styles, to our acting styles. The way that we voice characters, the way that we personify characters is so much more now than we did back then. If you take like fucking Undertale, for example, and compare it to In Stars in Time, you will notice a major improvement.
Yeah. Maybe Deltarune one day.
Maybe, definitely.
Speaking of
Deltarune one
Deltarune,
day.
I did see that in chat. Deltarune brought me to you guys saying thank you, Toby Fox. Yeah, well, that's also thank you, New Jersey Gamers Symphony Orchestra. More specifically. It me.
It you.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, if you want to talk about creative communities.
Yeah, I fucking arranged the fucking Super Mario Bros. Theme and done an acapella because of that fucking group.
We're
and now I'm doing and now I'm working on a piece that's taking too long.
We're working on something that hopefully we will get to as soon as I can get my fucking shit together.
Yeah.
As I said, like, creatively, all of us have found a place in this group. Pooja has taken on an admin role. You have taken on an arrangement role. All of us have brought our experience from you know,
You've soloed multiple times.
And I'm getting more confident about it. Because I never had that opportunity. Was never given that opportunity. Creative... we could go on about this all day, and I don't know, I feel nostalgic. Just... Creative groups and creative aspects will always be the core of who we are. That's just how it is. And going through stuff like this, reaching the ends of series, going to a performance, performing on stage, it just really solidifies how there's the path through life is rough, but it all leads to something fucking wonderful. And I mean, we're gonna have a lot more. It's not gonna be as nostalgic as this. You know, like we. I'm rambling.
Always happens at the end of streams. Nothing changes, as they say. As more things change, the more they stay the same.
It's true. I figured this would be the best place to end our journey. Where we began. Chris, thank you for introducing me to this. I'm so glad that we went through this. And
it's a good game.
I'm stalling. I don't want it to end, but it has to.
Man, even Zale had his eyes shut the last frame. He fucking knew it was time.
This was quite an adventure, and we definitely have gone through a lot. We've come out the other side, hopefully a lot better for it. So, I guess we've been talking about I've been rambling about the past for like the last 20 minutes. It's about time to look forward to the future here. Sea of Stars is officially finished. We have done everything that we can, unless we wanted to go after those last few achievements, but that doesn't matter.
We gotta keep. Listen, you technically got 100% of the game stuff done.
But I guess we can keep the 99% percentage on achievements, so it's still consistent.
It's still my patented 99% playthrough.
Yeah, in spirit.
Now that this is done, we move on to something else. And it's going to be a pivot. It's going to be something that we haven't tackled in a while. Our next game is was it Ring Code first or Master Detective Archive?
Master Detective Archives Raincode Plus.
Which is a Danganronpa-like game. Correct?
Made by Kazumi Kazumi Kodaka. The writer of Danganronpa.
Okay. And again, it's going to be a pivot. It's going to be extremely different than what you've seen here recently.
And we will be joined by Moon.
Yep. Moon has expressed a heavy interest in watching me go through it. Although I suspect it's going to be the normal drop in, drop out.
Yeah, but the only thing that they haven't seen, ironically enough, is the very fucking beginning of the game. Oh God.
You alright?
Yeah. My earbuds died.
Oh.
So I felt not in my ears. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, the only thing they haven't seen was the extreme beginning, but they've pretty much seen everything else. So it's like most of the game they've seen just like mostly towards the end, but like the entire, like for the majority of the game.
Right.
It is a game that I have expressed to Rob in private as a game with a lot to talk about. It is a fucking roller coaster. And it is not perfect by all means. Some people might not like the video game. In fact, it is on Steam rated mixed.
Oof.
There are definitely parts of the game that I don't like. I know there's going to be parts that you won't like. But I think overall, the game is at the very least really interesting for what it goes for. And it definitely left me with an overall positive impression.
Okay.
I would not call this like the best game of all time. Sometimes it's like a fucking trash fire that you can't look away from. But it's in other places it's actually really cool.
I suppose we'll just take it one step at a time.
Yep.
So yes, that is going to be our next series on the channel here. It's going to be a little bit longer, I'm assuming, if it's anything like any of its predecessors. But I suppose we'll see how in depth I actually play it. But looking even
there's something something I do want to point out to keep in mind is that the game is mostly fully voice acted.
Okay.
Pretty much anything on the critical story path is voiced, but any other side stuff, because there are some side quests in the game, or even like side dialogue when you interact with things that aren't on the critical path, they aren't voiced for some reason. But pretty much everything in the main story is voiced.
Gotcha. All right, so that'll definitely be something to keep in mind. So yeah, we will start that next week. But looking even further ahead to the future, we had our list of games, which included Burning Shores and also Expedition 33. Is
Yep.
But it seems like now we have 2 more that have gotten slotted onto the list, which is The Messenger, because I have very much expressed the fact that since this is a setup for it, yes, it's a more story-based game, and that is a completely different formula, which is why I won't be playing it. I won't be the one playing it.
Hello.
Yeah, we might have to shift gears, and we'll actually be streaming on Chris's channel.
Or we could do the thing that Save Data does, where like I play the game, but like you would be, it would be on your channel, so that it would all be on the same thing.
We can discuss that further later.
Yeah.
And then also Chrono Trigger, which I would absolutely be the one taking charge of.
That's yeah. Honestly, if it gives me like the urge to go back to that game, that it would be very cool
I'm losing you.
if I could remember exactly where
I'm losing you a little
like
bit.
that would be like on my own. And
I'm losing you. Yeah, say what you said again
oh,
about the urge.
I was saying if it would get me off, if it would fucking get me off of my ass to actually get back to where I left off once we like get far to the point where I stopped, then like that'd be really cool.
You're right. Well, wouldn't be the first time that a series has done that.
Yeah.
And then of course, No Sleep for Konami Date as well.
My fucking god, I keep forgetting that game came out this year. I haven't bought it yet, let alone played it or even seen. I haven't heard anyone talk about it, so I guess that's good for me to go in blind, but like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, no, I get you. But at the same time,
There's so many games.
we've done the other 2 games. I think we would be remiss if we didn't do the 3rd one.
No, we have to. You're right. We have to. It's just it came out so soon.
I know.
Like, we just beat fucking Nirvana Initiative, then the exact Nintendo Direct. Oh, by the way, i3.
Again, my curse fucking procced.
God. Yeah, maybe you were destined to be with the NJGSO because you both have fucking weird powers to summon game sequels, games that we end up performing or playing.
With our powers combined, we're gonna crash the fucking game market.
With your powers combined, everyone's wallets are gone. All of them.
Who needs wallets? Who needs money? Just take the games.
And I'll be homeless, but I will at least love playing Donkey Kong Bonanza.
But yeah, that is our list, at least for right now, until the next announcement of something that we want to play. And then in terms of other collaboratory stuff, which is not including the group streams, this is a whole other thing. There is the series that is on your channel. It exists. Which we are playing through The World Ends With You, specifically the Switch version. If you haven't checked that out yet, I highly recommend you do. This is full bias. I'm not even gonna make a joke about that. This is full bias, but like it's been such a experience taking Chris through it, and eventually I'm planning on taking Rowan through it myself, and also Neo The World Ends With You. But yeah, so that's what it's looking like for Mondays. In terms of everything else, it's actually going to be a pretty. It's going to be pretty quiet for a while. Tomorrow is not going to be anything because we are kind of unofficially taking a break from Tuesday streams until Skyblivion actually gets announced, and then we can make our plans for that. Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how I feel. we are going to be doing some, I am going to be doing some more Rise of the Tomb Raider. I know I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I had an opportunity to hang out, so I took it. This weekend we are not doing any group streams. Last week, though, we did continue on with some more Fire Emblem Three Houses, specifically the Crimson Flower route. It was more prep. It was a lot of prep. There was a lot of supports. We're just trying to wrap up all of the loose ends, or tie up all of the loose ends before we hit endgame there, which, looking at our progress, we are pretty much good to go on that one. So things may start moving really fucking quickly. There's a chance we might actually be able to beat it by the time the year ends, which honestly, at the beginning of the stream last week, I thought was going to be impossible. So I'm happy to be wrong.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to end the year on case 3.
Yeah, it would be nice if we had both days. Anyway, and then Sunday there is always a chance for another solo stream. Depending on how quickly I get through the rest of Rise of the Tomb Raider, I may continue on and do Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is the third game in the Survivor series. Or I may do something else, because I have very much expressed how burnt out I am on puzzle-like games. So we'll see how I feel about it. And then next Monday, well, we start Raincode. I'm just shortening it to Raincode, because that's easier.
As you should.
I may have to do that in the title for the streams too, because there's a very small character limit. So
yeah, and nobody's calling it MDA Raincode either. So like,
I'll be nice and I'll title it Raincode Plus, but that's as far as I'll go. But yeah, that's about it. I have one idea for a short that came from last week's Tomb Raider stream that I found completely ridiculous, because the collision programming is the best in that game. Totally.
oh, I believe it.
I mean, I can say what happened because it's on stream. I was trying to sneak up on two enemies, and I picked up a bottle, because you can just like pick up bottles and cans and make explosives. In this case, it would be a Molotov cocktail. Right. And I tried to throw it over the ledge I was hiding behind. There was a second bottle on that ledge, and it hit the second bottle.
Oh no!
And then when I tried to redo it, I aimed in the middle of the two guys, and it only hit one of them. After that, once I got to the next campfire, I'm like, no, I'm done. No, this is no.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh God. Anyway, I've been rambling on for a bit, as I am wont to do. What's going on your channel there, friend?
Oh my God, what is going on my channel? That's a good question.
Oh no.
Well, I don't think I uploaded any of the VODs that I did previously. That wasn't the fucking Valkyria Chronicles one.
Mm.
And I guess the Halloween VOD. The pseudo Halloween special that kind of ended up being a Halloween special because I was at a wedding during that time, so I couldn't really do anything on that day, but it happened to be Halloween-y for the thing that I did anyway. But I will be streaming on Wednesday, more Valkyria Chronicles, and then Thursday, we'll probably be doing either more Repo or the Peak update. One of those two things is happening.
When I talked to PJ, it seemed like he was leaning more towards repo.
Okay. Because there's definitely more shit that I haven't seen yet with the new repo update. And that like came out again when I was away at a wedding that was happening Halloween. So I couldn't be a part for that.
It was a fun ass wedding though.
It was very fun. Still can't believe that was like Pooja's first wedding that she's ever been to. It's insane.
Hey, it was a good
Or,
first
like,
wedding.
Like American wedding, I should say.
It was a
But
good
the
first.
Indian weddings
It was a good first exposure.
Yeah. What was I saying? Right, my channel. So I gotta get around to putting out the VODs. I have other things I'm working on. There's even like a new hyperfixative project that I started working on. I won't say much about it outside of think of it's a little similar to that groovy with lyrics I did like fucking 3 years ago. Something along those lines. But that like just started the other day, so like it's still got a long way to go. And then I also have to finish Earthbound. There's the World Ends With You that Rob mentioned earlier. We got to get back to that game, and also I need to finish uploading the last episode that we recorded all that time ago. And man, oh man, am I looking forward to it.
Oh, God. I still remember that day. My memory is shit, but I remember that day.
I feel like what's going to end up happening is that I'm going to like look back on the footage and then realize what the work is, and it's probably not going to be as bad as I'm making it out to be. But in my head, I just remember dreading it, and when we were recording it, I remember dreading it, and it just like I feel like I don't know, like maybe I'll get to it. I'm like, it sure wasn't that bad. It was just a matter of actually doing it. But like, my God. Not fun to think about.
It definitely feels like a monumental task. I get that.
But it's gonna happen someday because I did get around to the rest of those videos when we started them, and I just haven't gotten around to it.
And then you have to switch completely over to fucking single player.
That's also true. I can kind of figure it out. Like I was able to get around the movements fine. So we'll just see how well that goes.
Ideally, again, you still got a lot to do there, bud.
Yeah, like getting back to Ace Attorney once we're done with fucking Fire Emblem.
That's not what I meant. I meant specifically with that game, but yeah, you're right. I know I harp on you, and I know you're gonna get to it eventually. I'm just excited. Because I want to see the fucking shit show that... I want to see how much if it is just as bad as I remember it.
Yeah, because like I did enjoy what I was playing, and I definitely like saw potential in it for like what it was. Because like I'm still like amazed that all that somehow worked on the DS. Like for all I know, like it felt like it was naturally for the Switch, like a modern game. But the fact that like what came out like 20 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Like it's impressive. But I mean, Square's a fucking enigma when it comes to certain games.
I
still don't know how they got Final Fantasy VII to work on 3 discs.
I will never go back to the DS version though. My wrists still suffer from playing that. But I can say that a lot for the earlier DS games. Let's be honest. The early integration of the touchpad was not smooth.
Yeah, because they try to shoehorn it into everything, even if it didn't make sense.
It was one of those things because I was fucking, I'm right-handed, like most people are, but I had to cross my fucking hands in order to play that game. Of course, the first time I did it, I did it on a totally legitimate DS, and my controls were definitely not up to snuff for that because I had to use the mouse for the touchscreen and then, move around with the arrow keys. So you could.
Dude, before I owned Rhythm Heaven, that's how the DS one.
Mhm.
That's how I played it. Like before I did my Let's Play on it, and I owned the game, and I was able to just actually use the touchscreen and play it properly. That was how I played it originally. And my God, it was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. So yeah, when they imported it over, or when they released it on the Switch, I was very happy because I was like, no more of that crap.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like that game would work better in handheld mode because you actually can touch the screen.
Yeah,
And I feel like the controls would be a lot more responsive when doing that. But sadly, you can't do that while also sharing it.
at least not yet.
So I'm still stuck with motion controls.
Yeah, but that's mostly just for the partner. The partner shit.
It's really funny too because they could have totally made a Switch 2 version and added mouse controls.
Mm.
I feel like that would solve a lot of issues with that game if they just had mouse support.
Here we go. World Ends with You 3 for Switch 2.
God.
After they completely overhauled the fucking battle system for Neo, World Ends with You. Which I'm excited to get to. Like, as much as I love the original, Neo is its own beast. But
Anyway.
Yeah, distractions aside.
Yeah, rambling aside.
Your channel is happening.
My channel is existing. I might end up having like an update video for the end of the year where I'm trying out some new things. Be on the lookout for that. I definitely have stuff to talk about.
Okay. So next, PJ. Eventually, we'll get back to his channel. It'll probably be more Dragon Age Inquisition with Rowan as a co-commentator. Just keep a lookout for that. As for Rowan, they are settling down. They had a whole bunch of work going on in October. But from what information I have gathered, eventually they will be doing a series with BJ, a long-standing series, where they are going through every generation of Pokemon, up to like 6th gen, if it'll work. And that will most likely be on Sundays. So that is what the Sunday slots are going to turn into. It'll be at Rowan_Rose, although we don't have a start date yet. So once I know that, I will let you guys know. As for anybody else, just look down in the description. You'll find all the links needed. I was going to talk about Tor's channel because I usually do that, but they just recently got married, so there's gotta have a little bit of a cooldown period. But genuinely, thank you guys for watching. You guys for joining. This was such a fucking wonderful experience, not just for this game, but the last 2 games. I clumped them together because, like, obviously it was different. It was kind of a breather from what we were playing beforehand. But it was also definitely an eye-opener and definitely a chance to, like, to flex our skills and to improve our skills a little bit, whether that be vocal, whether that be gameplay, whether that be analyzing, an analysis of storytelling. This was a wonderful experience. And we hope that you guys will continue to join us, because we, as you heard about half an hour ago, or whenever it is that I mentioned it, we have a whole list of games we have yet to go to, and we definitely hope that you guys will be in the audience or lurking. We're active in the chat or lurking, I should specifically say. To join us for that. But we're gonna head on out, close the book on Sea of Stars and the Messenger universe for now, and enjoy the rest of our nights. Hope you guys do the same. One last time, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Good night.